अगर इंटरव्यू में पूछा व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन डेट्स वाईटीडी एंड टोटल वाईटीडी, देन हाउ विल यू एक्सप्लेन? First of all, you should be able to explain what is the meaning of YTD. First column we have is total sales. This is nothing but total sales for each month. What is the meaning of YTD? We will keep on adding the values for each month. So 875 plus this 1146 plus 453. See, these values are getting added. Until when? Till the end of year. That is until 12th month. Once the year is completed, the value is getting reset. We can see this is a new value right from the beginning, as we can see here also. So year to date means the values will keep on getting added until the end of the year. Then what is the difference between dates YTD and total YTD? We can see the output is exactly same. Then why do we need two different functions? The answer is there are two differences. Fundamental difference, you can see that in the dates YTD we are using calculate function. In the total YTD, there is no calculate function. This is first difference. Second difference is dates YTD will allow you to add more than one filter, whereas total YTD will not allow you to add more than one filter. Okay. So in short, अगर आपको याद रखना है, how do you remember that? Total YTD बोलता है I will do my job, that is to give you the YTD but only one filter. तो एक तरीके से टोटल वैलिडिटी बहुत ज़्यादा रिजिड है. लाइक वो गवर्नमेंट जॉब कर रहा है कि मेरा तो इतना ही काम है, मैं तो एक ही फिल्टर दूंगा एंड मैं खुद के दम पे जो करना है करूंगा. सो दिस इज माय जॉब, इसके अलावा मैं कुछ नहीं करूंगा. ये बोल रहा है टोटल वाईटीडी. डेट्स वाईटीडी इज लाइक स्टार्टअप है. वो बोल रहा है कि तुम मेरे को पैसा दो, जितना फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी चाहिए सब ले लो, तुमको 2 फिल्टर चाहिए, 3 फिल्टर चाहिए, जितना भी चाहिए सब ले लो, बट आई नीड कैलकुलेट. दैट इज पैसा चाहिए उसको, राइट? तो ये एक तरीके से ये स्टार्टअप में काम कर रहा है. दिस इज वन वे टू रिमेंबर. यू कैन फाइंड आउट अदर वेज, बट दिस इज द फंडामेंटल डिफरेंस बिटवीन डेट्स वाईटीडी एंड टोटल वाईटीडी. So before you start doing this practically, make sure you have the calendar table created like this. Also make sure that you mark this as a date table. We have done that using the calendar score date column. Secondly, you should have your data model ready. You should have the properly created data model, and make sure that this calendar table and sales tables are connected on the basis of this order date and calendar score date. Okay, now let us get started. First thing that we need is we have to create a measure. So first of all, we need to create a new measure, that is total sales, and we know it will simply have sum of sales. So I'll say sum of sales amount, and that's it. We'll take a table. In this table visual, we will take the calendar columns. We will need year, and let us take month. Then we need total sales. So I'll take total sales, and we can see the month-wise sales is there. Now we can start off with the total YTD function. So again, I'll just click here, click on new measure. Let us call this as total YTD. Okay. So I'll directly make use of the total YTD function. I need to put the expression. You know that we need the total sales. So I will say total sales, comma. The next thing that we need is, if you see, the next thing is dates. Okay. So I need to put dates. So I will say dates is nothing but the calendar date column we have. So I will say calendar score date. The next thing that we need is filter, right? We have given the input for dates. Now you can see that these are in square brackets. When the values are in square bracket, that means the values are optional. First two are not in square bracket, that means these are mandatory. So for now I will just close the bracket after the second argument, and let us see the total sales. So we can see the values for total YTD, and these are getting added as we expected until 12th month, and then getting reset after 12th month. Okay, this is right. Now we will do the same thing using dates YTD. So again I will click here, click on new measure. Let us call this new measure as dates YTD. Then let us make use of dates YTD function. And as we know, dates means calendar date. So I will again take calendar score date. Year end is not required, that is optional. Anyways, we have the complete data. So I'll close the bracket. But this date YTD is nothing but the output of dates. Okay. But we need to provide the expression. How do we do that? For that, we need calculate function that will change the filter context. So I'll take calculate function and I will just wrap this dates YTD in the calculate function. Okay, so for calculate function I need to provide the expression we already know. Total sales measure we have created, that will be our expression. Filter one we have already given. I will close the bracket and let us see. The values are exactly same. See, both of them are doing the exact same job. The next thing that we can do is we can apply the filter. So let's say I want to apply two filters. Okay, so in the total YTD I will apply the filter. So it is allowing me to add the filter. As you can see, filter that I want to add is category. So I'll put category is equal to electronics. Okay, we have this electronics category. There is one more subcategory that I want to add, that is computers. So let's see if it is allowed to add me. I am not allowed to add. This is asking for year and date. That means this total YTD function allows only one filter. This is important. This you should be able to explain in interview. Okay, so as I am not allowed to add the second filter, I will close this and keep it here. Okay, if you talk about dates YTD, let me add the filter of category first. Category is equal to electronics. Now I want to add another filter and you can see I'm allowed to add one more filter. So let us do that. So I want to add subcategory. So I'll say product table subcategory is equal to, let us call this computers. Okay, and I think we can close the bracket. And now we can see that there is a difference in the values. Why is the difference is there? Because here for dates YTD we have got two filters. For total YTD we have just one filter. So as I said, this is the difference between the total YTD and dates YTD. I will repeat what I have said. So in short हम लोग बोल सकते हैं कि ये दोनों भाई है, दोनों का काम सेम ही है, लेकिन दोनों अलग अलग रास्ते पे गए. एक जन जो है वो गवर्नमेंट जॉब कर रहा है, इसका काम है कि भाई मैं तो टोटल YTD ही दूंगा, मैं कैलकुलेट यूज नहीं करूंगा, जो भी करना है खुद ही करूंगा एंड आउटपुट मेरा रहेगा YTD. दैट्स इट, दैट इज माय लिमिटेशन. डेट्स YTD क्या बोलता है कि मैं तो सेम जो टोटल YTD करे वो तो मैं करूंगा, प्लस आई एम अ लिटिल फ्लेक्सिबल. मेरे को पैसा दो, यानी कि मेरे को कैलकुलेट फंक्शन दो. आई विल अलाउ यू 2 3 4 फिल्टर्स एंड डू वट एवर यू वॉन्ट. ओके, this is the difference between the total YTD and dates YTD. Dates YTD is little more flexible, total YTD is not.